Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Truly Odd Podcast, where we bring you the latest in game news and movie news. I'm your host, Joe Garcia, so grab your controller, get your popcorn, and let's dive right on in. So, our first game topic of the day is Mortal Kombat 1's T1000 gameplay trailer has dropped, and if you haven't seen some of the gameplay footage that they released previously, this kind of shows you almost his whole move sets and things like his fatality, which I think is really cool. A lot of his move sets have some callbacks to the movies, some of the awesome kills that he did in Terminator 2, so I'm really enjoying that. I still wanted to see. I guess I understand why they didn't show it in this trailer, but I wanted to see his interaction with Conan. I'm hoping that there's a reference there to, Terminator 2 somewhere in there between the T1000 and the T800. But yeah, definitely love this trailer. I'm loving the fatality, and I want to see what his animality is going to be if they have one. Maybe it's could be dog related since Terminators don't really get along with dogs. But I'm very interested what the gameplay is going to be when he's released. I'll probably head over to my godson's house and play some games. But this will be released on March 18th. So if you're excited for that, you'll be getting him really soon in about a week's time. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you excited to play as the T1000 in Mortal Kombat 1? Moving on to our next topic, EA is not taking down the leaked footage of Battlefield. So, this is interesting. Most studios and film studios, game studios, whatever, if there's leaked footage and leaked stuff, they try their best to take it down from websites so no one sees it, for spoiler reasons, for development reasons, and so forth. But this leaked footage from the new Battlefield game, has gotten such a positive outcome from the fans that they aren't taking it down. So it's very interesting to see that a studio does this, and I don't blame them. If leaked footage of my game was released and fans were enjoying the footage and praising it for what it is so far, and understanding that it is pre-beta, it's alpha phase, and everyone's still enjoying it, then yeah, I would definitely let them take a look at what they got going on. This is almost free marketing and free advertisement. I mean, we're talking about it here, and I'm sure bigger channels than myself are talking about it as well. So I think this is wonderful news, and yeah, I wish more studios would do something like this if the leaks aren't too spoilery, and if they have positive word of mouth going around the internet. But yeah, have you guys taken a look at the footage for the Battlefield game? Is it something that intrigues you? Me personally, I'm a big Battlefield fan. I prefer it over Call of Duty. So I'm probably definitely going to be picking this up when it's released. I do hope this one has a campaign though, because the previous one did not have a campaign, but I enjoyed it overall. I mostly play with bots with my friends. We jump on one server with a bunch of bots and we just go ham and talk shit. So it's a lot of fun when we do that. But yeah, I'm not a super competitive Battlefield player or Call of Duty player, but that's just something we enjoy doing. But what do you guys think? Did you take a look at this footage? Did you enjoy it? Let me know what you think about the new Battlefield game to come. On to topic number 3 today. Looks like Split Fiction sells 1 million copies in the first 48 hours of its release. And what a phenomenal outcome for this game. That's what 1 million copies at $60 a pop. That's $60 million in the first 48 hours, and it's just going to continue to grow from there. Word of mouth's going to get out, reviews are going to get out, and people are probably going to look to buy this game. And for some reason, I don't know what happened. Probably because I had stuff going on with my grandma, so I missed the release of the game. For some reason I had thought it was coming out next weekend, but I guess just the world got to me and I forgot about it. But I finally picked up the game the other day. Me and my lady started playing it last night, and wow, just even the start of this game, the story, you dive right on in. They don't hold your hand much. They introduce you to these characters right away, and I love it so far. I'm so excited to play it again tonight. I'm hoping to finish the game by the end of the week, and maybe I can get you guys a review by Friday if all goes well. But yeah, what an awesome game! I can't wait for my brother to get home so me and him could play it together as well. I'll play it all over again as the opposite character. I think right now I'm playing as Zoe. If you know the characters, and my lady's playing as the other character. So probably when I play with my brother, I'll switch it up. So just to get a different feel for the different characters. But yeah, what a great game. If you enjoyed It Takes Two, this game is just a wonderful sequel. And so far, from what I've seen gameplay wise and everything, this is probably going to win Game of the Year as well. And I really wouldn't be surprised if it did. It seems that from paper, it looks like it has strong competition, but we're going to have to wait for that game to be released. But I'm already probably putting this on my one of the best games of the year list. I thoroughly have enjoyed it so far. But what do you guys think? Are you excited that this game has sold 1 million copies in the first 48 hours? This probably means we're going to get another wonderful game from this studio, and I hope this studio continues to succeed in their endeavors. But let me know what you guys think. On to topic number 4. I'm sure that a lot of Blizzard fans will be very excited about this. BlizzCon will be returning in 2026. So, BlizzCon, if you have not heard, is basically a convention for Blizzard and all their games and all their franchises, and some fans, and I'm sure some other game studios have gone as well to promote their games. But it's basically its own little convention center for people of fans of Blizzard. Now, the last time that they had this convention was, I think, in 2023. So they had about a 3 to 2 year hiatus, and a lot of that was due to COVID. I think they had to shut down their 2020, 2021 conventions because of COVID and everything going on. So they tried to do it digitally, and it wasn't as successful, of course. And so, yeah, they're going to try to bring it back and do what they've been doing for a long time. I know a lot of people play World of Warcraft, and this is a place where they like to go and finally meet their friends online in person and shoot the shit and play some games and enjoy the festivities going on there in the convention. But yeah, have you guys ever attended BlizzCon? I myself have not, and I might be interested in checking it out. This BlizzCon convention will be in September, from September 12th and 13th of 2026. So we have a whole year and a half to go before this convention takes place. But it's going to be very fun for people to attend and enjoy, and I'm hoping we get a lot of news content and a lot of gameplay footage and things of that sort. So yeah, if I'm lucky and things go well here on the channel, then if I get a media pass, I will be attending BlizzCon as a media personality if things go well. If not, then oh well. On to our next topic. Nintendo Switch games dropped to an all-time low price for Mario Day. So, hold on guys, I'm going to be opening up this article so I can read you guys some of the information. So if you don't know, Mario Day was on March 10th, which was yesterday, and we finally got some price dropping on some Mario games. Now, this is something that Nintendo doesn't really do much, and I'll explain why. They basically have a monopoly on their characters, which is not a bad thing to say at all. I know monopoly can be a bad word when it comes to business things, but they do have a monopoly for their IPs and their characters like Mario. He's only on the Switch. So price drops for these games happen very rarely. I'm sure that there's games that were released 5 years ago on the Switch that are still at $50, $40. Very high price points. So yeah, not much going on as far as price drops for these games. But as of yesterday, we do have some price drops. So some of these are at retail stores and some of these are digital game deals. So I'm going to read you the list of games. So we got Luigi's Mansion 2 HD dropped from $60. It is now $40 at Best Buy. Mario vs. Donkey Kong went from $50 and is now $30. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe dropped from $60 and is now $40. Princess Peach Showtime is now $40. Super Mario 3D World is now $40. Super Mario Odyssey is now $40. Super Mario RPG is now $37 or $40. Mario and Luigi's Brothership? I don't know what that is. Brothership is now $50. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is now $15. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door is now $50. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is now $40. So yeah, a lot of these were at the $60 price point and they've dropped about $20. I think the biggest drop so far is Mario plus Rabbits or Raditz or whatever, however you pronounce that. It went from $60 to $15. So that's a good deal there if you were interested in that game. Now here's some of the digital games deals that are listed. Captain Toad Treasure Track was $40. It is now $28. Luigi's Mansions 3 was $60. It is now $40. Mario vs. Donkey Kong is now $35. Paper Mario, the Origami King, is now $40. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is $40. Super Mario Market 2 is $40. Super Mario RPG is now $40. And Yoshi's Crafted World is now $40. So yeah, I think it's nice for them to finally do a price drop for their Mario games. I'm sure that these price drops will hold for quite some time. Now that I'm sure they're going to get some good sales for these price drops. And yeah, it looks like things digitally came out a little bit cheaper than the physical copies, or I could be mistaken. Oh no, Mario plus Rabbits for the digital, it looks like it's $22.50 and it's $15 hard copy. So I'll leave it up to you guys to figure out what games you're interested in and find out where you want to purchase them. But I think it's good that we finally got a price drop for these games after so long being at the $60 or $40 mark. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you happy for these price drops? Are you sad that Nintendo always has their games so damn expensive all the time? But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, moving on to our movie news topics today. The Last of Us Season 2 official trailer has dropped. I'm sure it dropped a while ago, but it was the first time I had a chance to take a look at it. And what a great trailer. It makes me very excited to see what this season's going to bring. I really enjoyed Season 1. Now, as a gamer and someone that has played the games, I knew what was happening the entire time. I knew what was to come. But I really enjoyed some of the changes that they did in Season 1. So I'm looking forward to seeing what changes they implement into Season 2. And if you've played The Last of Us Part 2, you know there's some major things going on. So I'm very interested in how they're going to portray those things, if some of those things are going to happen in this season or the beginning of next season. Looking at some of the footage, I'm assuming it's going to happen mid-season, and we're going to get some nice flashbacks to tell a lot of the story between Ellie and Joel. But yeah, what a great show it has been so far with Season 1, and I'm sure Season 2 is just going to be as wonderful, if not better than Season 1. But if you're excited for that, it is going to be dropping on April 13th. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll have a link to the trailer down below. On to our next topic. Accountant 2 Rotten Tomatoes score has dropped, and some of the reviews are out. And pulling up the Rotten Tomatoes score right now, it is now sitting at an 87% with 23 reviews. Now, just for context, the first Accountant movie, its Rotten Tomatoes score was at 53%. So it was in the Rotten tone, but the audience score was at 77%. Now, mind you, this was 285 reviews for the Accountant one. So, you know, the Accountant 2's Rotten Tomatoes score is subject to change. But so far, seeing what some of the reviewers have said, a lot of positive things are going around about The Accountant 2, and people seem to be loving it and enjoying it, and that's exciting for me because I've been looking forward to this movie for quite some time. I was very sad when the first one came out, and a lot of people didn't go see it. You know, it didn't make a lot of money in the box office, but it was a great movie in my opinion, and I think that came out in 2016, so it's going to be nice 5 years later to get wait, no, I think it's almost 10 years later. Snap. Yeah, it came out in 2016, and 10 years later, we're going to get a sequel, but I think this sequel is going to be phenomenal, and I'm hoping that it does well enough for us to get a third one, and I'm hoping that the first one got around enough and people enjoyed it in home video enough to come see the sequel when it releases in theaters on April 25th. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for this Rotten Tomato score? Does it make you more excited for The Accountant 2 like it does for me? Are you happy that it's getting positive reviews? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Man, we're running right through these things today, guys. So, on topic number 3, Thunderbolts Absolute Cinema trailer has dropped. Now, if you haven't seen this version of the trailer, It's basically like an A24 trailer. If you don't know what A24 is, it is a studio that does very particular movies, Oscar baity films, very risque films. They did Everything Everywhere All at Once, which won Best Picture. They done some other amazing movies and some other weird movies as well. But yeah, this trailer made this movie look absolutely wonderful. I've already was on board for this movie, but this trailer made me even more on board. So, like I said, a trailer's supposed to take your excitement level and raise it up, and wow, did it do that for me. It absolutely did phenomenal. And a lot of the comments on the trailer, people are saying that they weren't even interested in watching the movie, and they sold a ticket with this trailer. A lot of people saying that this is how it's done as far as marketing a film. And yeah, very exciting things. I highly recommend you guys take the time to go down to the comments and check out the link to the trailer down below and take a look at it for yourself and let me know what you guys think of the trailer. Me, I just absolutely loved it, and I can't wait for this movie coming on May 2nd. On to our fourth topic. Daredevil Born Again launches with 7.5 million views for Disney Plus in its first week. And if you guys don't know, that is pretty good for a streaming platform movie. Just for context, Paradise's first week was 7 million and Agatha All Along was 9.3 million. Now, it's not on the level of Agatha All Along, but I think 7.5 million for Daredevil Born Again is really good, especially because the last time we had a Daredevil show was on Netflix, and that was about, 7 years ago, 8 years ago when that was dropped. So I think this is really good, and it's going to show that people are still interested in the MCU and their content that's being dropped on Disney Plus, as long as it's good. And these first two episodes were phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to episode 3. And I'm thinking by the time this show is all said and done, I'm not really one to rewatch shows, but if everything goes well and this show's as good as it seems to be so far, I will probably end up rewatching it. But yeah, that's just me, guys. What do you think? Do you think this is good for Daredevil Born Again? Are you watching it? Are you going to wait for the season to be done like some people I know where they just wait for shows to finish so they could binge it all at once when they're finished? I think my friend Dewan's that type of person. He's not one for waiting weekly on that. But yeah. Oh, moving on to our last topic of the day, guys. So what I have written down here is Armageddon 2 question mark. This because we had an article here from Collider saying that there's I'm gonna read you the headline. You won't want to close your eyes at this. Armageddon 2 update from Michael Bay. Now, mind you, I don't think I think this was a clickbaity article, and let me tell you why. Michael Bay's comments. Let me see if I can find it in this article and read his comments to you guys and see what you guys think about it. Here's his comment. It's an original idea I came up with when I was doing Armageddon. After talking to a physics person in NASA, that's something I would love to do. As a director, I like just doing fun things and keep me interested, and I love shooting. That's why I wanted to try this documentary experience. I like using different muscles. Now he's talking about the project would be I think it's called Black Five, and was based off an idea he got when talking to this physics person when shooting Armageddon. So I am not sure where they got an Armageddon 2 idea. Maybe he can use that as a base to jump off from into this movie, maybe within the same world. I'm very unsure why they even said Armageddon 2. I think it was just a clickbaity thing. But what I did want to talk about was if this is an Armageddon 2, are you guys interested in Armageddon 2? Was the first one something you were interested in? Me personally, there was two like asteroid type movies that dropped around the same time. It was Armageddon and Deep Impact. Both I think are good movies. I loved the first Armageddon. It was very fun action and just a fun dumb movie. Whereas Deep Impact was more serious and boring when I saw it when I was younger. But yeah, what do you guys think? Or would you be interested in Armageddon 2? Are you hoping he's talking about a different project? Me personally, I would like to see Liv Tyler and Ben Affleck return for an Armageddon 2 if that's what they do. Great. They have great actors from the original movie that are still around with us. Sadly, Bruce Willis can't make an appearance because he died in the original and his health issues currently. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And that's a wrap for today's episode of the Truly Odd Podcast. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. And until then, remember, guys, stay true and be odd.